it's about spring 1977, and we're writing the life of Brian, and we're having a problem with the script. All of our characters are heading for crucifixion. So how are we going to end this movie? So I said, well, with a song. And they went, oh. And I said, yeah, we can sing it from the crosses. And they really liked that. And they said, we can sing it. And then Gilliam said, and we can dance. And so it became this big musical number. And I said, it should be about looking on the bright side. It should be a cheery-uppy song, ridiculously cheery-uppy, maybe with a whistle, like a Disney song. And they said, yeah, that's it, that's perfect. And then we thought, well, that's it, we got it. And we wrote it down, I'm looking on the bright side. And we all pissed off for the day because we thought we'd done our job. I said, well, what I'll do is I'll write it up tonight and I'll bring it back tomorrow. So I went home and I picked up this guitar. And this is the actual guitar. It's pretty, isn't it? It's a Gibson J50. I bought it at Christmas 1971 when I was staying with Marty Feldman. And this was my guitar for many, many years, my only guitar. And it's quite nice. And so what I did was I had this, the hook was going to be, I'm looking on the bright side. And so I began to play with chords, jazz chords, which I'd learned from the Mickey Baker jazz guitar course, which were these sort of funky sort of, like these sort of chords. So I went, always. Which is a little vamp, which went, always look on the bright side of life. And so that, I got my hook, which is the most important, and then I added the whistle. Always look on the bright side of life. So, oh, I like that. Always look on the bright side of life. So then I had to write a verse. So I just went back to these jazz chords. Something, yeah, and then that became my intro. Some things in life are bad, I can really make you mad. But I didn't do that voice, that came later. Other things just make you. So that became, you know, there it was. I had my hook and I had my verse, and it took about an hour. It didn't take very long at all, and then I had to go pick up my kid from nursery school, and I played it to him, and my son loved it. On the bright side of life. He was 3. And then, so I just recorded it on this little recorder, and next day, I took it into the Python meeting, and I played it to them, and they hated it. Now, they actually, on the whole, most of them liked it. Michael Palin wrote in his diary, Eric's written a song, but not a very good one. Say no more. And so the next thing was, it was like September 1978. George Harrison has come to the rescue and has paid for the entire film. $4.5 million. The most anybody's ever paid for a cinema ticket in history. So we are going to record, a lot of people have gone off to Tunisia already. I'm with John Goldstone, whom you will see in a minute, our producer, and we're going to the studios at Chapels in London to record the song, which we're going to then film on crosses in Tunisia. So John Altman, who's our arranger, has made a very nice jazz guitar-y background. Our old singers, the Fred Tomlinson singers, come in and stand in for the Pythons, and we just recorded, you know. And I do it in a sort of plummy voice. Always look on the bright side. It's neither one thing nor t'other. But it's you know, it's okay, and we get it, and it sounds very nice. The recording particularly sounds nice. And then I go down to Tunisia, and one day on a break, we get everybody around, and we play the song. And they like the song, everybody loves the song, and then I realized there was something missing. And it's the vocal. It's kind of lame. So I realized it should be sung by Mr. Cheeky, who's a character I was playing, based on our Sparks, our lighting people. They're wonderful company boys, you know. Oh, no, anybody you want killing, Eric, you just come and tell us, we'll get rid of them for you. They're very friendly and helpful English boys. So what I said to the sound recordist, can we record another verse? And he said, yeah, we can do that. So we went back to the hotel, and I got this bottle of Booker, which is this fig rocket fuel that they make there, 30 to 40% alcohol. And I sat and played this song. Garth was on the floor. I think John was giggling in the corner with headphones on. And we had a couple of wallops to the book, and it went, some things in life are bad, they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, grumble, give a whistle, and this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. And I thought it was a tiny little bedroom where we put mattresses round the wall. But John has a different story, don't you, John?
I do.
He says he's going to call this the truth. What do you think?
No, the truth was, we were at the Sidi Mansour Hotel in Monastir. I had the Franco Zeffirelli suite. Franco Zeffirelli being an Italian director who the year before had shot Jesus of Nazareth, which was the very reason that we went to Tunisia, because his set was still there. And it was on his sets that we created our movie. And Terry Gilliam did this amazing job of adapting that standing set.
Right.
Anyway, so Franco Zeffirelli had this enormous suite, and I was allocated this particular suite, and we felt it was enough room to record. And we put lots of mattresses on the floor and on against the wall, and to really create some kind of recording studio. And off we went.
I remember you being on the floor.
Yes, I was lying there, yes. I was giggling, really, because it was just a wonderful moment. I mean, particularly the whistling.
Did you have any of the Booker?
I don't think so.
Really?
It was,
had a taste,
I did have a taste. It was very strong. It was very strong.
It was rocket fuel.
Yeah.
And later on, it ruined a scene in Star Wars, but you have to read the book to discover how I did that.
Right.
It did. There's a nice shot of us both on the set, holding a playback.
Right.
You look quite young.
Yes, I was. It was just extraordinary, though. I mean, just being out there on location.
Yes.
With that song playing. It was an outrage.
I would say it's one of the best songs to be crucified to that there is.
In history, I think.
Yeah,
in the
I
history
think
of
so,
crucifixion.
And in fact, I think that Mel Gibson's only mistake on his, religious one is he didn't use the song.
Well, there weren't many jokes either, were there?
So everything from the movie is from a hotel bedroom in Tunisia, with John Goldstone and me and the sound recordist.
Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show, keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look up.